Welcome everyone to today's stream. We're gonna do a new game. I know, we're expecting Planet Crafter, but hey, I got an email saying, hey, free weekend for this game. Share this code with all your subscribers, people who might want to play this game, and they can also join in on the free weekend. So we're checking out Fractured Online, which is MMORPG thing, World of Warcraft kind of thing. That style. But at the same time, what drew me to it is they actually talk about there's building elements. You have the ability to build a house, and I'm not talking like you just pick like a template kind of thing. It's like, here, I'm going to build this wall. I'm going to put a window here. I'm going to do that like what we normally expect in our building games. And, their promotional stuff said build a house, build a small town, build a village, build a thriving city with your friends. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes and kind of see what it's like. So yeah, link in the description if you want to try and join in on the gameplay today. If you want to play along at the same time, there is a link there and the code that you'll need to use for that. And basically, yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do, and we'll go and see what it's about. It's like from what I've seen, it's like a sword and sorcery type game. There's gonna be sorcery, spells, magic, things like that. So we're gonna have that sort of stuff going, which is perfectly fine. We don't always have to be all high-tech, spacey on things. We can sometimes go low-tech, and be fine with it. It's perfectly okay. But yeah, we're gonna check it out today. And this runs through the weekend. It's not actually gonna run because I guess they're in Europe, not Labor Day weekend, so it's not gonna go through Monday. It's gonna end Monday morning very early. So you've got it through basically tomorrow evening if you want to play. And the one thing I don't like is you have to go through this was it Trove site to use glyph to get in, and apparently it just does not want to save my password on the app itself. I don't know why it's having problems with that. Every time I open it up to test something real quick, it's like, oh yeah, put in your password again. And I'm smart about my passwords. Mine are pretty complicated. Pretty randomly generated. There we go. All right, so yeah. So hi, Jenny maybe getting to join in with us. Devin, Saber, Jason, Xbox, Sanchez, Band Boost. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun today, hopefully. And you might notice new change. I'm still working with things, trying to tweak some things, but we got a new little chat set up going. And so we're going to, I'll have to go get into this account too. Too many accounts to get in through. Again, this will be available on Steam later if you just want to wait and get it on Steam, or you just want to, get it later on Steam. That is also an option. But in the end, it's going to be a case of, one platform or another, you're going to have to, do some kind of download and sign in. And it looks like you're going to have an account you got to remember to sign in with on the game itself. Not much different than what we have from, like if you played World of Warcraft. Let me get... everything logged in here. So how is everybody? How's everybody doing today? What's September 9th, Xbox? It's not, today's not September 9th. We're back to work. Oh, you're going to the Pride event at your city amusement park. When you say city amusement park, are you talking like Six Flags? Or do you have like another like more generic one? I always think Six Flags when I hear like, you know, amusement park for most places. And then is it there's some other chain too, but I've never been to one of those, so I don't think of them. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the other one I'm trying to think of. All right, let's do this. Make sure I'm typing that right. Okay. Oh, that's giving me problems. All right, so hopefully nobody else is having this problem, because I'm trying to get into their site. I'm trying to get logged into my account, and it's saying I don't have an account. But then I go to their website, and it's signing me in onto the account on their website. So, I'm not sure what is going on here. Because, I mean, it's signing me in on their site, but not into the actual app itself. Oh, now it suddenly signs me in on the app. But it's saying I don't have... What? Okay, something is messing up now. Because I got in this. And I was playing the game. I got in and to test it and make sure it worked. And now it's like... It's saying I can't get in. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm working on this. Pet Timmy. Petting Timmy. Yeah, okay. Okay, that is totally weird. I told it to log out, and now it logged me in correctly. So, all right. So weirdness with this. It's not even. They say it's beta test weekend, you know, but I think a lot of companies are forgetting what beta means. That pretty much is the final stage testing, and this seems to be more of like alpha testing. But yeah, all right. So I think I got it fixed now. Let me get everything pulled in for the actual game. Make sure it pulls up when we play. Registernet, hello. And Dippin' Dogs, hello. Yeah, Pet Tim. Sir Dieselot, or Sir Dies a Lot. Thanks for joining in. Having problems, technical difficulties with the game right now, but otherwise... It seems to be working okay. All right. So, let's go ahead, dive in, and let's do, hopefully some Fractured Online. Jason! I say, good dog. Good dog, kid. There. There. Look up. Okay. Hey, there you go. They got the good dog and the petting. Yeah. You know, he wants to look down. He wants to look down here. You want to look right here? There's the Timmy. All right. Let's dive in. So, Fractured Online. We're going to click play. All right, create character. Yeah, I got to create character. So male, female. Male is taller than the female. Let's go haircuts. Okay. Yep. All right. Turn. So not a lot of variations right now. I don't think I want the man bun. I don't know if I want. You know what? We're gonna go like dreads, because you know, why not? I can't zoom in. It'd be nice to zoom in on the face a bit when you're doing this. There's only 3 face options, and face 2 and 3 kind of look almost the same, like just slight, like one looks a little bit more like he's got kind of his cheeks are sunken in versus the other one. Well, it's like, oh, it's mean. I'm gonna go with the full face. Beard. Viking Santa Claus. Yes, we're gonna go with the Viking Santa. Colors. I'm gonna go really dark, or we'll go lobster. Yeah, this is how I look if I go to the beach without sunscreen, or even with sunscreen and I'm out there too long. Let's just go. Hey, we'll go like that. Let's see here. Red hair. Yes, we'll Viking it all the way. Irish all the way. Feels like the hair got dipped in tar. Those look a little too dark on that. We'll go with blonde. We'll go with the blonde. Underwear. There's only a few options for underwear. I would like to see more underwear options. Granted, I'm assuming I'm going to be, you know, yeah, covered up. But hey, my underwear's sticking through right there. Gladiator, Bowman, Arcanist, or Street Rat. All right, let's look at these. So I'll actually move down a little bit, make it easier. So Gladiator, lunge, swipe, execute, and resolve. So obviously we're gonna be more of a fighter kind of thing. Bowman, ranged, volley, power shot, net trap, strike wounds. Arcanist, firebolt, fan of flames, relocate, minor healing, mage armor. Street Rat, rend armor, lunge, strike wounds, assassinate. So basically you got the melee combat, the range combat, the magic, and the okay, my mind just went blank. The rogue. Yeah. So that is hard because you gotta do a lot of sneaking. Medium, I'm gonna go with the Arcanist just because it's got fan of flames and firebolt. So we're hot. We're spicy. Does Jenny make it? Oh, yay, she did make it. All right. So, what? I'm going to go with Arcanist, I think, unless anybody's got, like, a recommendation. Instead, we do Bowman or Gladiator. I don't want to do the Street Rat right now. I'm not always, you know, I'm kind of iffy on the whole rogue type play style. I mean, certain times I'll like it, otherwise I'd just rather go in and just do some bashing or blowing stuff up with magic. Ate Mexican for lunch. I had calzone and salad, and Timmy had like a mash of salmon and potato that he still did not eat all of. He's gonna have to like eat that later. He's gonna get to finish it up later. You know, I'm going with Arcanist. We're gonna go medium. All right, so we're gonna do attributes now. Yes. So I have my name, Spice Mage. We're just gonna do that. Spice Mage. I have no points to spend, but I can reduce to get point. Oh, whoa. I take 1 point out of charisma and I get 2 points back. 2 there. So if you're willing to reduce something, oh wow, was that? Did I take off too many or something? What happened? I know I said 8. Okay, that was it. It was 18. So if you take away that, you get 4 points. That's 2 points. And that's 2 points. So it costs extra per point. It doesn't say health, you know. Okay, lock picking, yeah, stealth detection. Okay, I'm not worried about it. Let's go create. This is a free weekend. It's gonna they said they're not planning to do any wipes at least during the weekend. So I'm assuming they might keep the characters after this kind of thing. And I haven't seen anything about what kind of like play style they're gonna have or as far, or you know, cost, like it's a one-time thing, or if it's gonna be a monthly subscription. We already playing next to other people. All right, so move by clicking, and then the modifiers. Okay, so Quirtdifuga. Instead of Quartiest, Quirtdifuga. Quirtdifuga. Rest at the bonfire and one of something, and saving an ability preset. All right, so we're gonna chill and rest. Save an ability preset. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Firebolt. Is it supposed to contain all of them? Fan of Flames. Relocate, and then minor healing. Uno. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm supposed to. Okay. Fireball. Oh, maybe I was supposed to do all of them. Okay, that's not. All right. Not sure on this part. Oh, there it's okay. I thought it was gonna like light it up. Apparently not. So. All right. Well, it didn't select it this time. Hot fan. All right. And oh, I know what we'll call this one. Get over here. Oh, more combat there. Yeah. Gotta have that Mortal Kombat one, and then we're gonna do the dude, I'm hurt. Okay, no punctuation options. So, dude, I'm hurt. Memorize. Okay. All right, and then okay. Okay, if you spell preset. Oh, all the spells. Well, I thought it was, again, this is a little weird in how some of this is done. All right, so back to Uno. Does it work? Yes, okay. Memorize. Memorize, okay. Oh, okay. So I got that. All right, I did that. All right. Go to the net spot. I'm missing something here. I did the memorize and everything, and it seems like it's still like it's okay. Can I? Okay, I can't check it off. Let's. All right. Contains 4 abilities. Memory costs 5. So, you got only so many presets. That's got to be right. So you build a preset that has all the abilities you want, and you have so many presets to choose from. So I did that. Okay. Tutorial. Continue. Okay, that's a problem. Not sure I'm a fan of the control design on this. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like the controls could be redone. This is... I'm not liking the control nature of having, you know... Definitely takes some getting used to. Let's put it that way. And I don't know why, I mean, using that button combination is such a thing. I mean, that's, you know, what, 7? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I'm sorry, I think would be a better option. Especially for, I mean, if this is an MMO, I have an MMO style mouse that's got the 12 thumb buttons. That makes more sense to use the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of thing for it instead. So I'm wondering how many MMOs the developers have actually played of this, because this definitely doesn't feel right. All right, Wolf tutorial. I guess just do this. Okay, I'm just supposed to, I guess, kill them until I get, like, yeah, it's like, not even like tutorial, really. I guess it would be more of like you kill them enough that it's like a codex. Yeah, it's a pizzeria, so it should just be I kill them enough. It's not a tutorial, unless there's a tutorial thing, but tutorial doesn't seem to be wanting to move. Oh yeah, I gotta fix this. That's not going to work. What the? That's yeah, 2. You know, I click 2. Look at that. Okay, it's 8. I said so. Yeah, there you go. Better. Technically, I mean, for most part, I should be able to go one-handed on this now. Yeah, because of my mouse, I don't have to like actually, like, if that's all the keys for that, I could do basically everything. I see people talking in the game chat about the wipe. So yeah, after this test run, they'll wipe things, and then of course after that they're playing, unless there's like a major issue, they're not going to wipe anything. So if this is interesting enough, we'll get into it. I'm going to just harvest. Honestly, the tutorial needs a little bit more work. It does not have a good flow to it. Alright, so I could craft some linen weave and some rope, and if I get some flour, I can make some dough. So I can also punch it if I want, you know. I don't have to like harvest the flats. I can just sit here and punch the flats. Thinking some raised flower beds. Are you talking for the game or for what Felonious uses electric poles for? I do see how quickly these are respawning. I'm assuming that is a aspect for, you know, there being a lot of people playing kind of thing. And it did not give like a starting location choice, so oh, memorize an ability preset containing, okay, let me go back then. I noticed now the mage armor on there. I didn't see mage armor before. Save an ability preset, saving those. So the first one has 4 items listed, 4 abilities. Then the second one says to memorize containing 5. So why not just put all of them? Yeah, that needs to be tweaked. That's a little off. Yeah, suddenly it's like it's jittering a little bit, like it's skipping a frame every so often in the game. Let's edit. Where's the mage armor? There's the mage armor. Uno. Memorize. There we go. All right, and we're gonna move this to 5. Yes. Seems a little odd that you'd have all those, but then you're only gonna have like 8. Okay, gather plant fibers from flats. Well, I just did that. Guess I won't have enough of that. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any issues reporting on my network connection today to YouTube. I did test everything thoroughly before we started. I am having like no network issues on my side of things. All right, grab one more. Oh, I see mushrooms. It looks like mushrooms. Penny buns. Yeah, I got some penny buns. I guess that's because they look like they're, you know, they cost a penny. All right, crafting menu. What's the shortcut for crafting? It doesn't show if you hover. Okay, so N. I guess because C is character, so N, which of course is on that one. Yep. All right. Craft 6 linen weave. Or I can't even select it to type in. I guess you're not supposed to be crafting huge numbers of stuff. Craft linen bandages. Okay, I guess I'm looking in here. No. Okay, I crafted linen weave. Inventory craft. All right, so there's crafting and building. And then I go to inventory crafting. From my, yeah, craft linen bandages in your inventory crafting window. What's the, that's book of knowledge. All right, so all right, so inventory crafting means it's the same thing. I just don't have that. Let's count bandage. I don't have bandages. There's a problem. Fleshing beam. I don't have bandages. Unless it's like a issue with how it's, you know, it can't search in the whole word. It has to start at the beginning. Okay, something is wrong here. Craft linen bandages. That's all it says. Trying to craft linen bandages. Am I missing something? You know? Made some rope. I got dope. I don't have anything for that. Okay, something is not working right. Something is missing here. Craft linen bandages in your inventory crafting menu, which is the same place where I craft linen weave. But I don't have anything linen other than that. So how am I supposed to craft something if it's not there? Maybe there. I don't have any mail. So this is not off to a very good or promising start right now. I'm noticing there's temperature on this, so I'm assuming at some point you're gonna have to worry about the being too cold and hurting your character, maybe being too hot. So we're gonna have temperature effects on our armors. All right, cast some armor. Boom. I'm gonna punch you now. Ha ha. So it's got a cooldown for casting again, but it doesn't seem to have a, it's just until that armor wears out, I guess. Plus 30 knowledge points. Cool. Maybe I need to just like get enough knowledge points and it just unlocks the bandages. Maybe that's it. Oh, tutorial is kind of not polished right now. Grab me a small stone. I see another one over there. Well, somebody mentioned in chat, the game chat, about getting small stones. It seems like the further out I move, the more it starts to lag at times. Oh, yeah, take all. I ain't know. Well, apparently I can't select anything at the same time I'm trying to fight. Okay. Could also help to tell the character, you know, tell the player options there instead of just letting me click at random. Is right click if you're trying to get started on this as well. Right click is what lets you pick up from enemy or from a, you know, loot thing. New YouTube channel, Polls by Felonious. I mean, at some point, if you're gonna do a channel all about polls, you're gonna have to do a stripper poll at some point, Felonious. Maybe polls, you know, thing on like how to install a stripper pole at home so that it doesn't like break loose as you you know, try to use it. Yeah, my mana's out. Alright, so I got a bunch of stuff there. I still haven't learned anything about crafting a linen bandage. Maybe I just didn't get hurt bad enough. Maybe that's the thing. I gotta let myself get hurt a bit. But it didn't say anything about going to fight either. Wood log. I'm gonna harvest this pine. Punch it! Branch, okay. Not a log, just a branch. So you know, repair the cart with the log. I got with the weave. Snacks by Jen. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Snacks by Jen. That'd be a good combination. Polls by Felonious, snacks by Jen. Jen can be like there fixing a snack, and then Felonious, you could be like in the background setting up a poll. I mean, there are some crazy channels out there. People watch them. You know? You never know what will work until you try it. I do like that it shows a percentile for how much weight you're using out of your total. That is a pretty nice difference there. You know, as you see others, you're just kind of looking at it. Maybe it has like a gauge, I do like the percentage because it lets you know you're getting really close to running out of capacity. Yeah, it's definitely easier to tell. Let's see, Taylor. Thinking with working table. Okay. Must be inside a building that I own. Well, I will assume I should get that. Oh! I didn't even notice the thing on the side. There we go. It would help if they said, you know, in the next step, tab on the side. I didn't even notice those. I'm supposed to make... Oh, how many? 30. I gotta make 30 bandages, but only make 6 linen weave. All right. Can't craft while I, you know, roam around? Apparently not. Yeah, that tutorial needs some additions to it. Like, it'd be actually nicer if it wasn't just like, here's this, you know, list, but actually have it where it's like you go to it and it basically highlights the next spot. Like, you know, I know some people hate it where it's like takes over and you have to go through the stupid steps. Give an option to disable the tutorial if you've already done this kind of thing before. Like if it's your second character, you know, you could turn it off, skip the tutorial. But most part, it should be like, it should say craft linen bandages should go to here and say go to consumables and then craft. Let's see if it'll keep, and it stops going then too. So yeah, I need 60 total linen weave. So it shouldn't be craft 6 linen weave and then you're done. It should be craft 60 linen weave. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here and craft a bunch of linen. From all this flats I just, you know, grabbed the... You know, I totally, you know, normal. Just go grab a bunch of flats plants and then pff, there's linen right there. No crafting table, no weaving. It's just, they're done. There, that's how easy it is. Alright, let's see how much I have at this point. 64! Good. Alright. 30 bandages. I really wish you could type in it. And you cannot hold for it to keep, like, to rapidly increase. You have to click every single time. That's frustrating too. Animal net. All right, so I'm assuming catch an animal at least to kill it for eating. Wood lock picks probably be good to make some of those. Definitely gonna try some better weapons since I'm running out of mana at times right now. Minor healing, 200 health, and it has 4 charges. 5 seconds per charge, so it's like, I guess you use it 4 times before you have to wait for it to charge up, kind of thing, as opposed to 4 levels. It's you get to use it 4 times, and each time has its own 5-second charge delay. Light armor allowed. This is okay. Spell channeling is a allowed weapon. I'm not sure on that one. Alright, let's see. Primitive dagger or primitive sword. Primitive axe. Primitive spear. Primitive mage staff. There we go. Like this. Shoots arcane projectiles using magic damage. Has poor quality. That's okay. I'm not expecting much right now. Commoner clothes. I have like a wolf head dress. Oh, don't have a wolf head. You'd think after all those I might have got wolf head. Okay, I need some more linen weave. Did I equip it? Yes, it did. Says I've got a shirt, but I don't see any. Oh, ragged clothes. No, you know, nothing about the pants, just ragged clothes. Look. Whoa. Okay, it said 30 linen bandages, so I went and made 30 linen bandages. And it said I got 300 linen bandages, so it's actually you craft 10, so I was only supposed to use 3 of them. That makes sense. That's yeah, again, this needs to be clarified a bit better. There's a lot of room for you to make mistakes because it's not very well defined. They need to hire somebody to prove this. So I just made a lot of bandages I'm not gonna need. Now, I'm not sure where their server's at, but I'm noticing now why I'm getting like some of this stutter, I guess, because of the, you know, like to YouTube earlier, I was testing my speed and my average millisecond was 25 milliseconds, and this is hitting from 60 something up to 90 something. So it may just be a lot of people playing for the weekend. It may be where they're at. Oh, cool. That just, you know, doesn't use up my magic ability. That actually works all right. I'm good with that. It does feel like Diablo because of the point and click. And kind of the style of like how you pick things up. Like it's not auto picking stuff up. I have to go and click things and then like manually loot. It does have a Diablo feel to it in that aspect. But Diablo didn't have any base building. And this has like base building. You know, you get to pick a spot, build some land, and I didn't get anything from that. I had to walk away from it for it to trigger. All right, let's cast some magical armor. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make some rope too. 2 rope. Oh no, 1 rope. Okay. Hunt wolves in the forest. I've been doing that. I wish it would count stuff you've already done, you know. That would help. You know, but, oh yeah, you've already done like this. I mean, other games do it. I just want to get to the base building. Give me a house. Okay, that targeting thing is kind of a problem. If they're too close to me when they die, it seems like I can't target them, like they're under me. But as soon as I move just a little bit, I can target them. Wolf teeth necklace. I could probably craft that already. Raspberries. Only one man would dare give me the raspberry. Ah, tree guy in the way. Let's go. More. I got armor, you know, magic armor. Ooh, singed your fur a little bit. See, like it's tracking the wolves tutorial thing because I got enough points on that. I don't know why it can't track that part in combination with this part of the tutorial. Like if I've got 20 wolves to get 100% on the bestiary, then that should be 20 wolves counting towards this part too. Oh yeah, I did see Sons of the Forest got delayed till February of 2023. I kind of figured it might get delayed again. Because I mean, at this point, I don't even know if they're still trying to do early access at that point. If they're going to do just full release, it feels like with all this time, they might have just done full release, you know, as their plan. But same time, you know, they did keep working on the forest itself during that time. They may have been continuing to work with it, doing some more polishing, and then just kind of maybe tweaking things a little bit better for Sons of the Forest first. So it could still be an early access thing. But hopefully it will be a very short-lived early access, one that doesn't take as long to get done. So definitely eager to have that one to play. All right. Necklace. Wolf teeth necklace. There we go. Craft. Assuming it's not gonna say anything about putting it on. And I did not put it on. All right, so I got the wolf teeth necklace. Empty slot for the socket, but I get a bare critical chance. Okay, use the bridge, cross the river, reach the village. Where is this bridge? You know, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Let's go. Long walk. Grab some flats. Skyrim vibe? I mean, if Skyrim was top down, sure. I mean, it's more like a Diablo type of thing because of the top-down style. And you're clicking on where you want to go. I'm clicking to hold, like, go with this direction kind of thing. I'm not moving with the, you know, WASD keys. You know, I'm not using those. I'm not doing anything like that. It's you know, outside the whole QWERTY or QWERT defug thing. It's pretty much just key mouse kind of thing. I would not expect this for like controller, just because there's so many different buttons it could be. I guess you could use it with a controller. I feel like, you know, you've already got 8 different controls just for your spells in your toolbar, plus an attack, plus collect, you know, loot, you know, collect things from there like that. You've already got a bunch. Oh, that hurt. I'm about to say I heard a sound, but it's different. Okay, come on. It's a rabbit, I think. Yeah, skinned rabbit. There we go. Oh. Oh, poor Mr. Rabbit. Seems to be a problem with actually targeting the rabbits, though. Cook some roasted wolf meat in the tavern. Yay. Cook meat at the fireplace in the village. So we're gonna go incubugs. So it's not incubus, incubugs. Regrows in 1 minute. Oh, you. I don't like you now, incubugs. You can't share. Potato plant. Got some potatoes. Last Oasis. I have not played Last Oasis, so I can't say for sure on that. Again, you know, the main reason I jumped on this one, oh wow, the response to the server just jumped over 100 milliseconds. Only reason I even thought about doing this was the fact that it features base building. Build your own house, and it's not like pick a template. You're supposed to be able to actually pick like, here's a wall, here's a door, here's a windowed wall kind of thing, like we're used to in other games. So we gotta do 5 roasted wolf meat. Yeah. All right, turn plant fibers into linen weave using the weaving station inside the tailor shop. Here we go. I got a portal. I can't see. That could go, you know, clear a little bit faster than that. Just saying, that could be a little better right there. Didn't have to wait that long. Of course, this is exactly what I was doing before. No, it's just cracked off. I'm probably gonna have to go get some more because apparently I, used too much when making the whole didn't very much like it didn't say you're gonna get like 10 bandages each time. So I used up a good bit. All right, come here, rabbit. Really gonna make me chase you that far. All right, I'm going back. And hopefully they get something going better with the response time on the servers, because that's not exactly helping very much, having that response time. Wolfie Steaks, yeah. I also have not played Titan Quest. And no, this is not a space game. This is like a medieval, sorcery, swords and sorcery type game. Rabbit. Okay, 10% on the way to rabbit. So 2 rabbits got me to 10%. Great. I have to do a bunch of rabbit hunting. Everybody's grabbing all the blueberries. It's like they're standing out there standing guard. Hey, let's stand here and stand guard next to the spear thing. Or is that's a spear maker? Oh, fleshing beam. Okay. One guy's got his spear out like he's like standing in guard for some attack. How much do I have? I got 13. So that's going to give me another 7. I need 22 flats. I already get that we're going to do, we're going to be doing like a lot of gathering as we roam around. Put 2 rabbits together and get infinite. I mean, it's infinite, but you got to wait at least a little while. And you gotta make sure they're boy and girl rabbits. You can't do 2 boy rabbits and expect to get unlimited rabbits. Anything else over here? I guess no. Go ahead and grab I don't know why I'm grabbing like the stone. I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna tell me go grab 10 stone, even though you've already grabbed 20 of it. Just hedge me a little bit in case I make a mistake again, because the tutorial's not as clear and concise as it should be. All right, linen weave. Oh wow, suddenly I could craft 46. How did I get that much suddenly? Okay. All right, and then craft common clothes over here. Walk up slowly. Commoner clothes. Okay. Main piece. I guess that is, it doesn't say main piece, so I guess, yeah, that. Maybe I want a scholar clothes, you know? Maybe I don't want to have just the commoner ones. And I am almost out of weight. And he goes, sell some stuff. Where can I sell some stuff? How about that? I need to sell. Where's our NPCs? So I can dump some of this crap. So you gotta become a citizen, trusted citizen in town. Apparently something like where you can get, like, buy from vendors, I guess. So I gotta go find a way to become trusted. Guess I'm gonna have to be a little more cautious on my loot for a bit. Alright, we'll go to Bandit Camp. Now, this one time at Bandit Camp, I killed a bunch of wolves. And then I, you know, harvested them for their meat and teeth. And I made a little fancy necklace and roasted up some wolf meat. YouTube does seem to be having some issues now, suddenly. It does seem to be, yeah. There always seems to be something going on Saturdays with them. I'm sure it's not helping me that much having also a lagging connection with this game's servers, but I checked my connection before I started. I'm not having issues, at least as far as when I checked earlier. Everything was running perfectly smooth, full speed ahead for my connection at least. So, oh man, everybody's already killed him. Alright, so I'm just supposed to destroy some bandit sorcerers. Apparently they do a good bit of damage compared to other stuff. Wilbur! And there's incubugs again. I guess I gotta help fight because there's not enough to go around. And I did not get credit for it. I guess I go further in. Titan Quest. All right, I'll have to look that one up. Because I haven't heard of that one. Okay, I'll respawn. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. If there's so many players going in the same area, it's going to take a while. Because I haven't even got credit for one sorcerer yet. So I either got to go find sorcerers on my own and get them. Or, you know, which means I got to find a spot where there's nobody else coming up behind me and getting in that killing blow that gives them credit. Or, yeah. Oh, he's got his magics armor spell too, which seems just... He's still taking damage. Finally, one! I'm taking this. Taking it. So here's somebody, like, you know, camping, waiting for more sorcerers to spawn in right here, and they're just sitting here killing sorcerers. That's all they're doing. They're just waiting for them to spawn in. That's kind of that's a problem there. Yeah, I'm having to refresh myself on my little my iPad for watching the stream. Yeah, there's some definite, like, stuff in the game right now. It makes me think these developers haven't played that many, like, you know, games like this style. Because now here I am. I gotta wait for a sorcerer to spawn back in so I can kill him because people are just camping. Play like that. See, yeah, I was here before, and because he got the first hit, I didn't get anything. So, I'm just going to camp here, right next to where he's going to spawn in. You can go off on your own, do your own thing. I'll let him fight one of those. Yeah. So while you can help people fight, it looks like you don't get any credit for it. What is that? Grilled penny buns. All right. That's what I wanted. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like YouTube's acting up again. It's like out of nowhere, I suddenly get these big hits, and it's only like YouTube doing it. All right, another corpse. Like right now, I'm fine as far as like my iPad seems to be showing it. All right, so I guess, yeah, this could be a problem if you got it where there's just so many people hanging out attacking the same enemies that they're having to camp. That's not going to add to a very fun experience for new players. Oh, that dying sound. Did it crash again? Yeah, it crashed again for me too. All right, one more sorcerer. There we go. Got it. Learn a spell. Magic Missile. Memorize an ability containing Magic Missile. Head back to Tavern and learn your memorize your newly discovered ability. I'm still not 100% sure on the whole learn versus memorize part of it. Like, what's the real differentiation on there? I mean, what is so special that it's like, okay, it's not just learn it, but you gotta memorize it. Like, I would think the memorization is part of the whole learning aspect. You're memorizing the spell in order to say you learned it? Or is it you learned of the spell and now you gotta actually learn the spell by memorizing? I'm not sure I'm following that definition there. I feel like it should just be learn the spell, or you've unlocked a new spell, go back to learn it. And the ability presets are still not making sense to me. You put several spells in an ability preset. So is it like that preset is a hot bar, but it doesn't make sense because I'm still using the bar anyway? Like I had to drag them onto the toolbar to make use of them? Like I still don't get that. That seems like an unnecessary extra step being added in there. And also the fact you gotta go to like a fireplace, campfire type of thing in order to rest and learn a spell. I did upgrade. Well, it's kind of an upgrade to my graphics card. It's not a permanent upgrade. I upgraded the graphics card temporarily in my gaming system as it is, as I found a deal on a 3080 Ti, and I just took the opportunity to go ahead and get it. And it's in the existing system so that I have it ready to now start trying to build out a brand new system. I'm still trying to decide what I want to use on the next system. I'm still kind of making up my mind on some elements of it. Unlock a talent point. Okay. Talent point. All right. Unlock a talent point consumes 2,500 knowledge points. Okay. And then save a talent preset. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is just not... The tutorial's just not done very well right now. It's definitely in need of some more work. And wow, that is weird. What's the point of the presets then? If you're just like basically saying, you know, this is like, do you just go in there and swap your presets to like say, hey, suddenly I want to swap my preset so I have different abilities? Like I don't get this. It seems like a very convoluted way to do what has already been done in so many other games, so many times better. Okay, where I really don't get this. I really don't get this. This just does not make very much sense. It seems like you're just adding unnecessary steps to something. All right, so that's Tutorial Island, I guess. So, sure, yeah, we'll go here. Aaron. The crashes start? You mean like your YouTube crashing? Because, I mean, I'm not having any game crashes since I upgraded my card. There's no crashes on my side. I'm like, my stream is still going. And, you know, as far as network side, I'm looking at right now, I'm fine on the network here. I'm fine on my internet through Xfinity. It's to YouTube, it's dropping, which keeps being the problem. And I know I've actually cut my output down a bit to YouTube because I was like, oh, maybe they're like saying I'm overloading them, even though I'm using below what I'm supposed to use. And you know, it still hadn't made a difference. All right, hostile actions from other players. Good. So if total playtime equals 40 hours or you get 80,000 knowledge, at that point you are allowed to be harassed by other players. That is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. I'm sorry. I don't think that is a good idea. To allow that kind of stuff to happen. You know, as interesting as this could be right now, I'm not finding it that appealing. It feels just kind of lackluster. Just, you know, best I could put it. And in a bit of disarray. It definitely is not polished. As much as like the you know, the gameplay, I can fight stuff, everything. I'm not seeing massive bugs. Is like they kind of skipped over a lot of the actual playing part of it. Like here, why does that not go clear where I can see through to myself so I know why I'm bumping into something? Like I can't see myself. I mean, there might be a doorway there. I don't know it. See, there is a door. And I could not see it because it would not do that. Like, I went right past it. Look, I have to go inside for that to work. That needs to be fixed. There's just a lot that is, like, it seems like they just kind of missed a few parts. And more importantly, it seems like they've thrown so much stuff in here, trying to, like, I guess give a lot of content, a lot of stuff to do, and I feel like it's just too convoluted. Oh, my inventory completely changed. Well, that's great. What do I still have this stuff, but my inventory changed. I got a hammer and a dagger. What if I don't want the hammer and the dagger, huh? Now I don't know where to go. Or then I just go wander around. Stone mine. Okay. Fenris, Lady of the Frozen Waste. Is it Fenris the wolf? Wasn't that the big wolf? Like Norse mythology, I want to say. Oh, I guess I just wander around a bit. Oh, hey, I got mine. Need some stone. Okay, so that's part of that deposit, apparently, like that segment. Seems like a weird configuration. Marrows. Okay. Ice ball. All right, got some ice balls. Is that Pew Piper? Is it Pin Wiper? Okay. Pin Wiper. So it's used for wiping your pen. Earth Blossom. Like, so everything else that blossoms is not an Earth Blossom because it didn't come from the Earth. Alright, young stats can go away. It's not really helping me any right now. Like right now, I'm away from the town area, and I'm getting typically around 70 milliseconds. It's dropping as low as 57 if I don't move for a minute. And my FPS is well over 100. But then once I get around town, or around other players, that's when my milliseconds go way up. And I'm seeing my FPS definitely drop a good bit. Let's see, wood log. I need a wood log. Obviously, somebody chopped down trees. There we go. I can chop down. I need an axe to do this. I thought I had an axe. I mean, where was it? Where? Hammer. Never mind. It's a hammer. All right. Well, can I craft an axe right now? I need a branch. I need some stone. And I need some rope. Well, I can make some rope. And grab some branches. I gotta find. Yo, I thought I had stone. I got stone, right? Wait, so I have a pickaxe. But because I hammered, or is the hammer what I'm using to break stone? I mean, either way, I did something to harvest stone. Or not small stone. I have like, where is it? Oh, so they got like crowns for stuff you don't actually have like an image for yet. Oh, this is not good. I'm dead. I'll get up again in 30 seconds, or I can, just suicide. That's a big wolf spider. Wolf spiders are supposed to be really small. I'll show Timmy for a moment. Yeah, Timmy. Oh, Timmy. What's up, Timmy? That did not work. All right, I'm going to see if I can find me a small stone while Timmy does his best impression of a log. That's a good log impression, Timmy. There we go. I got some 3 small stones going. Thank you, Timmy, for doing handcart. Okay. Don't. I just attacked somebody by accident. I didn't mean to. I tried to grab the handcart. Oh, Timmy, the log moved. Logs don't move, Timmy. You failed. Primitive axe. Let's craft a primitive axe. I guess I'm assuming that's what I'm going to use. Throw the axe there. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Timmy's tired. He played a bunch earlier. He got out, got his little ball, his little tennis ball. He's got one that's like, about like that big, but it's a tennis ball. But we were out playing with that. He's like, I'm just lazy. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Oh man, I gotta actually pick up the logs. What? Oh, that's why I need the cart. Well, that kind of puts a damper on it. All right, so I don't need the tutorial anymore. So yeah, I'm picking up the log. Look at that. I got grab the log, and I place it over here. Go over here. Go place it down. There we go. There's the log. Not inventory. Well, I'm assuming I should have enough weight for it. So let's see. I mean, it's armors, tools, weapons. All right, tools. No. An animal net. Once trapped, animal can be tamed, so you can tame an animal. Okay. Tell you what was it? Blueprints. So I don't see anything for a cart. So let's try this, see what happens. All right, so that's a log right there. Yeah. Again, I don't get this. It's so very convoluted. And I'm assuming that's somebody else's hand cart because I can't interact with it. I can't seem to put a log with this, so somebody else must have interacted with it. I mean, that's just... There's a wagon. Yeah, this is... There's a lot of unnecessary... a lot of unnecessary steps and, you know, things you have to worry about on this that you shouldn't have to do. It's way more complicated than it needs to be. Alright, magic missile. Okay, yeah, that spider is way too strong. Yes, Sanchez. Right now is free weekend. I don't know if there's going to be a subscription cost, or if it's going to be more of a like pay to, you know, like win kind of thing where you can pay for like upgrades. I did see there's like you can buy credits, some kind of like play credits type thing through their stuff, like I believe on their website. But yeah, right now this is free to play for this weekend only. You'll need to use the link in the description and the code in the description to get the testing access. Otherwise, it's not going to let you play. It's only set up right now for this. It definitely needs a lot of work. This is definitely like first phase early access type of level right here. It needs a lot of polish, a lot of stuff fixed on it. It's not buggy that I'm seeing so much, but it's definitely not very well put together. Ah, marketplace. Okay. So somebody's selling a wolf teeth necklace for 35 gold. So this is an auction type thing, just like with any other game. So what do I do to actually just sell stuff to like an NPC? Because that seems to be missing. Like, there doesn't seem to be any option as far as go out, gather supplies, come back, and sell some stuff. Oh. Another big spider. That's a mage spider. It just cast its own freaking armor spell. It's draining my life or something. Making carts and wagons for newcomers. If I could take hold of one of those wagons. So far, I haven't been able to actually collect or to make use of any wagon. That would be useful. You know, I'm just going to do this and make carts and people can just, you know, do that. Like, here's... How do I put the log with it? Like, it's not letting me do anything with it. And then, I mean, is there like... I saw those in the training area. So at this point, I don't know how to place them down. It's just like, I'm assuming that they just automatically spawn in and you're just supposed to hope you're the one that put something in there. So you can make use of it. There's a lot of wagons going around, but no use of it. I can't do anything with it. Alright, you know what? Here, let's just try some of these and see if I can find some. Oh, leather armor. I can't. Oh, I guess, you know, I had wolf hide. I could have done something with that, I guess. You know, I could have actually... Yeah, light animal hide. I had that in the training area. Didn't let me use it. Or didn't tell me to use it. Ghastly spider silk fabric. Okay. I don't know. Now that I'm through the tutorial, oh, I'm starving. Well, great. How am I supposed to... Oh, I see my food meter now. How am I supposed to get food? I can't find anything to kill. Everything is more powerful than me. I guess I'm gonna... Let's see. Pumpkin? Okay, eat some pumpkin. Alright. That ain't give me much. Oh yeah, I still got that. So it lets you keep stuff from the tutorial. I would like to have gone back to the tutorial and go ahead and like process some of the leather, you know, like made some leather and made me some leather armor using the stuff from the wolves and be better off right now than I am. Why am I not healing any further? Oh, somebody managed to kill the wolf. Oh, wait. I think I heard a rabbit. Or fox. You know, I bet if I had this playing over speakers, Timmy would be like, what the heck is that sound? Why does it sound like a whimpering puppy? Except for that sound right there. A lot of stuff that does not have icons for it yet either. Poor Foxy. Poor me. I'm the one having to kill the fox just so I can get some meat. Oh, bear. Wonder if I could, like... Wonder how far... The stupid tree got in the way. Like, they need to play Lynn's Island. Because Lynn's Island is... not the best when it comes to stuff being in the way, but it's better by far than this. They need to take a cue from that game because they definitely should have it where I should not be taking, like, it should not be that hard to see what's happening. I found a regular wolf. Or rather, the wolf found me. And I guess because of me dying, I have a limit now. Or not dying, you know, like just getting knocked down. I have a limit on how much health I can have at a time right now. Which I'm not a fan of. It's not even like if I go over, it doesn't tell me anything. So I wonder if... Oh. Cut, get out of the way! I'm gonna die again. Because I can't get stuff out of the way. And of course, he heals. As soon as he gets... He is healing constantly. That spider had like... Wow, this is so imbalanced. It does not feel like it's like they thought this through very well. I mean, out of all that, one fox and one wolf are all that I've been able to kill. Everything else, like I deal barely any damage to it. I didn't even want to give the bear a chance to hit me because I know what will happen. I mean, yeah, like, maybe they should get subscriptions to WoW and go play World of Warcraft for a good few months and then come back to revisit this, because this does not have a good balance to it. I want to know why I can't recharge my health all the way. Well, actually, I'm going to go if I can find it. There we go. Fire, right? Campfire. Yes. Rest. Maybe resting will do it. There. That's it. I just need to rest after being knocked down. Alright, so... I want to build a house. I want to build something. I have to place it somewhere where I have a house. Alright, so rustic. City prestige. Okay. That does not go along with the whole idea of you can build your own village. Built inside your own land. Well, that's something else missing from the tutorial. Oh, saw it this time. I want to say somewhere around here was the bear. Or maybe it's that mage spider I'm thinking of. Oh, it's a bear, not the bear. Ah, I killed a black bear. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not excited about this either. One thing I'm going to say does not make sense. All right, I go here. Harvest stone deposit. It's not the same as a small stone. So there's little stone and then there's regular stone, which is not uncommon. There's small rock and then there's like stone in our games. But if I come here and I say I want to chop the tree down, I chop the tree and it turns into logs, which I do not get to collect in my inventory. Instead, I gotta walk over here and place it down. I'm assuming where I've got like that, you know, and it's like, okay, I can carry all these rocks, but I can't even carry a single log with me. And apparently you need the logs just to make a cart. Now, I can't find a cart to put a log to because everybody's already built them or laid claim to them by putting in some logs and then giving up. Mage spider. I'm not a fan of the mage spider either. I mean, assuming that this is... This is, you know, before the early access part. That this is not a, oh, hey, we're doing this, and then in like a month, we're going to roll out full release. We just got a last few, like, icons to create and whatnot. I could see it being, you know, if this is going to be early access, sure. But if this is meant to be like, oh, yeah, we're about to release this. We're you know, 9% done. This is just a test weekend before we go full release. Kind of like, here it is, pay us to play. I don't know. This definitely feels like a 0.3 type alpha state for the game, and not a not close to even a beta version of the game. Wow, my yeah, I come back to the town and my response time from the server has gone up. It was 140 milliseconds at one point. They definitely gonna have to do some improvements on their servers too. This is... I was really hoping this could have like something really nice, kind of a, you know, feel of Diablo with base building, like house building kind of stuff. But this is feeling less and less promising. Like, the more I play it, the more I'm kind of thinking this is going to have a hard struggle ahead. This game's going to be a struggle for the devs to get a lot of players involved, because this is not doing very well right now. This may not get the best reception when it first hits Steam. Whoa! He walks away. He suddenly heals almost completely back up while he's running. And I'm sitting here like not healing barely at all, not getting any mana back at all. That's very much imbalanced. Like, they walk away, they start running away, and they heal super fast, and then you're just, like, healing like normal. That's a problem. That means, I mean, yeah, there's no, like, I'm going to step back, heal up a little bit, and then continue the fight chasing after him. But at the same time, there's no way for you to, like, I mean, if you attack and you got to run away, you're waiting 2-3 minutes to get yourself back up to where you're ready to go. And that's not a good balance. Eat some more food. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is gonna end up being a hard sell for me. They got a lot of work ahead of them before I'm gonna be getting excited about this. This is not in a very excited state right now. It's not one that I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be amazing. This is one I am going to have low expectations of right now, because it feels, well, right now it feels sluggish because I can't figure out what else to do. If I go in the wrong direction, I get killed. Okay, so I actually can work on this one, which means, yeah, all those carts, somebody else has taken and put something with that cart, which locks it out for me. I can't use it. So, which kind of works to the point, if you're building a cart and somebody swoops in at the last second, puts in one log, they get to claim the cart. No, that's not right. That would be bad. But the fact that if somebody just says, you know what, screw this game, I quit and leave, that cart is locked right now until whatever time it resets in the game. And that's a problem too. Gonna sit here and boom, dire wolf dead. Took all that. Now I can rest at my own bonfire, heal up, get my energy back. That's really all it is. And get the talent, the abilities, the whole preset thing, I don't get. I just don't get it. It's like an unnecessary extra piece. I'll cook up some wolf. I'm assuming the dire wolf counts as wolf. Yeah, right. Well, I am the mage character class right now, but it's definitely, it's a Diablo wannabe. Granted, you know, they are wanting to add some features that Diablo didn't have, but the execution is extremely poor right now. I mean, it's not even like, here's a skill tree and you choose in different trees. It's, here's a preset and you choose this preset. I guess, I mean, if you want to be able to swap between styles, okay, that could be kind of cool. You know, swap between different styles, but I'm honestly like, I'm not getting that for the abilities. And the way the abilities are kind of configured, where you just have the one toolbar. What's the point of having 5 different bundles? You just 5 different toolbars? Well, how do I switch between them quickly other than grab and drag kind of thing, you know? I mean, I could understand if it was like, here's a preset that is a toolbar. You adjust like your toolbars by dragging onto them, so you have 2 of them, and I scroll and it swaps to that toolbar, or I hit Alt 2 and it, you know, swaps to that toolbar. So you can have, you don't end up with like, you know, you see some of these bars for like World of Warcraft, somebody have like super long bar, they have like mods to help manage it. I can see trying to avoid that. But this does not feel like it's going the right route to avoid that. And the fact that I got a moose that I'm just sitting here attacking, and granted, he's not attacking me. He's not fighting back. He's also not running away. He's just kind of like, yeah, kill me. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go ahead, sit here and eat while you do it. Moose cow. So it's a moose cow. Oh, and now I'm like, I was on top of the wolf, so I was shooting through. Oh, not even through the wolf, like past the wolf. Sorry, there's a lot of lackluster and unpolished elements in this. It feels like they focused too much in certain things and not on the things that really matter. I'm heading back. Maybe I can find my way back to my bonfire. I notice there's not a single marker on the map for my bonfire. See, like there's no bonfire marker. And somebody just, I have nothing I can add to it. Again, it's somebody else started building it and I can't do anything with it. And it's not showing me anything on how I can set up my own, so. Actually, there's the town. Town doesn't even have a marker on it. Oh, but unclaimed city areas. So maybe I could go all the way down there and claim it. Let's go down there all the way to the city area. We'll claim it. And then probably honestly abandon it at this point. This may be my only session of this game until they get almost finished with it. And you know, this may be one of those as an MMORPG. I'm going to say this may be one of those games where it's never quite finished. You know, World of Warcraft, you're always getting new expansions. This may be one that they keep adding expansions to, or you know, here's a new area. We're just adding it as free. If it's free to play, but you can buy specialty items, you know, stuff like that. They're doing the microtransaction approach. Then, yeah. I can see it being kind of a ongoing progress type thing. I still think they're gonna have a long, hard road ahead. Okay, how do I handcart? How do I add to the handcart? Where do I go and build a handcart? How about that? Is there a building handcart thing? Light wood plank. Great. I gotta make a plank. I got some storage, wood cutting station. I can bring a log here. Oh, if that's how you're gonna make your house, you gotta like grab a log, throw it in to a cart, haul it back, and then take one log at a time out to make a plank out of it, and then do this. That's gonna kill it right there. That's really gonna kill it, because I mean, I absolutely hated that kind of building style in Valheim where it's like, oh, you're out of range of this, so you can't make a plank. And this, if it's going to be even worse, which I consider that worse, yeah, I'm not going to... That will end it right there. And yeah, if it's pay to win, like, I mean, definitely not. I'm never for pay to win. It might be, Sanchez, again, more of a pay for custom cosmetics type thing. Like, you maybe pay for extra stuff. You know, the best one I've seen still stands as Warframe, because outside of some very specific cosmetics, everything is obtainable in the game through playing. The only thing you get from using the specialty currency platinum is that you can get something faster. That's all it is. It literally is, you get something faster as opposed to just sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Or, you know, having to spend hours trying to find this certain item. But everything is collectible in-game. Everything's obtainable in-game. Minus some very specialty cosmetics that are only for, you know, people who buy, like, a pack. But it's like, it's just a cosmetic, you know? It's not... You can't have this weapon if you don't buy this pack that costs $30. It's... You can't have this cosmetic for that weapon if you don't buy this pack. But you can still, you know... have the weapon itself. I'm just gonna make a bunch of food. I got 2 grilled pumpkins. Yummy. That's my whole list. Poisonous paste, ash burnt bones. Okay, well now. I feel like there should be, like, there's this book of knowledge. So as you find stuff, you unlock things, but I'm not aware of anything. Like, okay, Tales of the Veil. Let's see. Nope, nothing. I'm not aware of anything that's showing me like, hey, this is how you get this. There's no like guide thing past the tutorial, and the tutorial was pretty awful. I'm not sure on that one. Timmy doesn't know either. He's just like, whatever. All right. Got me an axe. I'm going to swing, and I'm going to go back to my casting. You notice my armor kind of changed when I tabbed. Like, I tab, it reset everything. Oh, wait, I can't cast with this weapon. So barehanded I can cast. And this, so I guess if I was like going to have non-mage abilities, sure, I could get that, but again, I don't get this. Let's see, market requests, sell items. Okay, so that's how you sell it. You just go in the marketplace and have to click through this. And that may be a case I sell it, and I can't guarantee it's going to actually like sell. Yeah, there you go. That's you're just selling to other players. So how do you even get gold? Who gets gold to start with? Who got the first piece of gold? Where'd that come from? I have nothing. Do I have? Do I not have linen weave? Let's craft some linen weave. Just to see if I can actually make something with this cart. That's like my big thing now is I want to see, can I make something with this cart? I cannot add linen weave to the cart. Alright, what's P do? Can't turn aggressive. Alright, so player versus player, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to make it through the free weekend with this. I think I'm doing good to make it through this live stream right now on this. This is not very good at the moment. It's not. It's so lacking on any kind of direction. I don't know. What do you think? What do we want to try? Oh, it's a bull cow. Or a moose cow. Oh, I say moose cow and moose bull. Oh, this one actually runs away. All right, stuck on a boulder again. So apparently the moose cannot handle walking up to boulders, or they get stuck. Moose bull. All right. Oh, there's a black widow. Kind of, I mean, it looks like a black widow. Love how I hit it and it already like oh, it drained all my mana and healed while it was standing there. While I tried to cast a spell to protect myself, it just healed all the damage. Oh, of course, another one. How many spiders can cast the same mage armor spell, huh? Does that not seem a little odd that every spider is a magic wielder? I mean, am I going to come across an archer that can also cast mage armor? Is there no reason to be a mage because everybody has mage armor, including the animals? Why can I not use a heart? Also, there's no differentiation between the cards. Like, if that's player A cards, you know, right there, and then there's player B, does it differentiate for them? Does it, like, highlight them? Does it look different to them than it does to me? Because right now, it looks like they're the exact same. And, like, anybody should be able to take hold and use it. But you can't. I said, I'm just gonna start trying stuff. I'm just gonna see if I can find some way to craft a cart. My inventory is almost full. I'm not a fan of the fact there seems to be no NPCs right now that you can sell to, like to make some money. You have to sell like on the, sell on the marketplace, and then it's like, well, somebody else has got to choose to buy that. You see, there's plenty of people trying to sell stuff. You gotta be inside a building. So crafting and building, all I can do right now is craft. I can't build. There's just, if I was a barbarian, they would have barbarian armor. Then it's possible. It's very possible. I might, if I was a barbarian class, you might see the spiders come up and all of a sudden they got like big, burly shoulder pads on them. You don't know. It's very possible that could be the case. Because I'm kind of not sure what would not, what it would be. I mean, it very much seems like that would be it. I'll put these away. They clear some junk out, I guess. That's also a problem. The fact that I go to the bank and it opens up like that, you think it should automatically open like, hey, here's the bank, here's your inventory, and it should be something like this, where they open up side by side and you get to work, as opposed to they open up over each other. Or leaving it like I had to do there, where I had to choose how to place them. I appreciate the ability to customize it. Oh, wow. First time I see somebody actually towing a cart. So it is possible to tow a cart. Somehow. I still have no idea how to even start a cart other than find one of those blank ghosts. I can't seem to find that. It's got to be somebody building them somewhere. I just don't know where to go to build them because there's no information. Not that. That. There we go. Let's look and see. Can I unlock anything new? Stun! Bleeding strike. Bleeding strike. I would think that would seem more likely. Oh, and it says discovered from, but it seems more likely that would be a rogue type of thing. Alright, so Word of Power Stun, discovered from Skeletal Knight. So this one, discovered from Wolf, Young Wolf, Trained Wolf, Termidian Larva, Ruby Huskworm. So you gotta kill certain creatures, and either it's you unlock it when you get your bestiary high enough, which I've already got Wolf at 17% now. So I guess that's it. I get, as I level up that, which seems like a weird thing to say, yes, the more wolves you kill, the better you know things about everything else, the more your endurance or anything like that, instead of just a regular level up. And no, I haven't built a base yet. I can't even figure out how to, like, get a cart going at this point. Like, the tutorial is absolutely just horrible as it stands, and then provides no information past that. Like, I cannot recommend this game right now. Like, play it for free for the weekend if you want, but after this weekend, if they expect any money, I'm gonna say it's a definite do not pay, because they have got a lot of work left to do. Like, here, there may be a doorway there. I don't know, because I can't. It does not adjust until you're inside the house, inside the structure. See? And that's definitely a problem if everybody could just leave their carts everywhere. That's, you know what? I do know what is, because I found that one campfire just out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't place it there. I didn't say, hey, I'm going to put a campfire here. It was just there, and I started building it. So either somebody else started it somehow, and I managed to take possession of it and finish it, or you know, it's a case of that it's just spawns in the world somewhere. You know, a cart spawns in as a ghost, or a buggy or wagon spawns in, and you just have to be the first one there to put something on it. And if you don't, you're out of luck, because there seems to be no way. I have no right. So somebody's building a house there, or I guess trying to build a house, or maybe it's for like a quest thing later. You do something and it allows somebody else to show up. But right now, this is just an absolute mess. This is just a convoluted mess. Wow, I need 50 gold just to make. So I've got to use, I guess, the gold, because this is a tailor bench. I'm tailoring it myself, right? I'm here crafting hide armor for myself. So 11 hide armor. Am I paying 100 gold to use it? Or am I using the gold to actually in the armor itself? Because I'm not paying to do anything here. This doesn't cost gold to process. So that's a... oh, wow. And the commoner clothes cost... Yeah, fee to craft the item. Where did I get my 100 gold to craft those? I didn't have to have 100 gold. I just crafted them. Yeah, this is just a horrible mess right now. I mean, look at that. All these wagons, just people laying them around, and you can't do anything with it. Okay, so here's like the go mine. So you have to go one of the mines, you mine stuff, which is kind of a nice aspect. You're not just buying it already made by some blacksmith. You go and mine materials and come make it. But it does seem to be a problem that there seems to be absolutely no NPCs for interacting with right now. Like, I'm not seeing any NPCs to buy and sell stuff. Yeah, let me zoom in. So, jail, you see, you know, the handcuffs. It's scales, weight kind of thing. That's bag, so that's the like the storage spot. You got blacksmith right here, which is where I just came from there. Yep, we got courthouse, you know, city council, town hall type thing. Can't do anything with it. Okay. You got a wood saw. You got scissors. So scissors, I would assume like shears, hide type thing. Then you got the magic spot. Oh, I see the chest there. Oh, yeah, so scissors. Let's go check out the magic one. If it's not one I think I already saw. There's the chest, the storage, the bank. Yep, already checked this one. So, imbuing table, socketing table. There's two of those, and you get the one staff crafting spot. And that's the... Apparently, I guess their guild name. We are garbage. Speak very highly of your guild. Alright, so that's the marketplace. So the auction house marketplace. So what's that then? Right here. Is this the inn? The food cooking spot. The bar. The tavern. And that's it. There's nothing else. That's all the buildings. Not a single NPC. I'm chilled. So I'm cold. All right, well, let's go back in here and see how I do if I go back in here. I'm chilled because it's minus 5 degrees Celsius outside. Of course, I'm next to this. You know, let's wait some time. Let's rest. Yeah. Drained my food meter a bit. Not much more than that. Future Metaverse, Task Force, Odyssey. And I see somebody saying here some workbenches are licked. So, you know, they meant to type locked behind being a trusted citizen, which is just even more frustrating to me. I'm not liking this. I'm not thinking too highly of this at all. What's the deal here? Suddenly I slow down as I leave the town area. Like I can't run. Run? Nope. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go. If I cross here, there's a stone mine over there. Stone mine there. City area, undeclared city area. There's a lot of undeclared city areas. So either I just don't know they're declared because they're out of my range, or there's not enough people going out that far to claim a city area. Which does not sound like they're getting a lot of players. And I am like, why am I so slow? Like, seriously. Squirty toot. Yeet squad. Now suddenly I can run faster. Oh, he got the fox. I was not going to interfere. Alright. I'm going to leave Squirty Toot to their own thing. I'm going to go. Peaceful area entered. Okay. Very peaceful. That takes so much to take one of those down. Can I put that there? Beast blood. Okay, never mind. I thought it would be like a healing potion. Okay, I see. I slow down a little bit when I like go off of the paved road, you know, defined path kind of thing. It seems like I speed up if I'm on like the paved road. Yeah, see, like paved road, dirt road, I go a little faster than if I am not on the road. I want to find this. Actually, I'm tempted now just to try and make it all the way to the, you know, for, that's here, unclaimed. If that's unclaimed, and then looking at this, I would assume that this could be some city areas too. So I'm going to go all the way up this road to here and then try to go to that unclaimed area. Maybe I find another town. Maybe I just get killed along the way. I don't know. Yeet squad. Squirty Toot. How did Squirty Toot get that far ahead of me? Look how fast Squirty Toot is in comparison to me. That's not fair. Disappears in 2 minutes. Yeah, I think they're going to have to rethink the wagons. The whole just disappears in 2 minutes is not enough when you've got like several dozen of them. Why are you following me? Unclaimed region. Can't claim this because land is within an unclaimed region. So all the promise of building bases and is such a pain to even get started. This is not very well thought out. And it's not very appealing. At this point, I don't think without playing for several hours I could get even started on a base. I like how this dire wolf is so much stronger than the last one. Oh, maybe I'm carrying. Somebody just mentioned it. Yep, okay, my weight is up, so that's probably why one guy's faster than me. And think about the weight percentage on it slowing me down. Yeah. Unfortunately, my hopes for this are kind of significantly dropped now. Harbor. So there's a harbor there too. I better not use too many of those warps right now. Entered unclaimed town area. Okay, where do I go to claim it? Ah, come on, come on. All right, I'm going to claim it. Oh, I just sped up. All right, I'm in the middle of town. Oh, there's like, you know, used to be a town here or something. Can't claim city. You must be the governor of a group of settlers with at least 20 members, of which 2 vice governors. You know what? That is... I'm sorry. Is this supposed to be a city management game or an RPG? Because I can't tell anymore. It does not feel like an RPG because now you've got to have a guild of so many members just to build. And if you go somewhere and you're not a member of that guild, you got to have membership to build there. Or you go somewhere where you got to do some stuff somehow to make them like you enough in the town so that they let you build there. I mean, there's just, it's one hurdle after another on how to even just build a stupid house. I mean, I seriously feel like the devs have never played World of Warcraft, Diablo, or any base building game, because it does not feel like they've done that. Now look, another town here. I'm not going to be able to claim anything because, you know, that's how it works in this game. This game has become a pain in the butt. This is not enjoyable. This is, as I said, I think they're going to have a very hard time with getting this game to have any real traction like it is right now, because, I mean, as much as I've disliked some other games that a lot of people still like, you know, because of the building mechanics and such, this is not going to go very well. I can tell you right now, this one's going to have, I mean, there's going to be some people who are going to like it and think it's great, but that's going to be once they get used to it. But those are also the same people that are probably not playing Subnautica. They're not playing, you know, anything like, oh, what, Planet Crafter? They're not going to be playing Ark. Those people are not going to be playing something like that because, I mean, in Ark, I'd already have like a bit of a base going by now. You know, in a fresh game, I'd have a base kind of already started. And in this, I can't even get a spot where I'm allowed to build. And now here's the harbor that has literally nothing. And once again, he came in here to attack me, and as he's attacking me, he's able to actually regenerate just by walking away. Wolf spider actually killed this one. And then I have to walk away just to target it. And I barely survived because it was not casting spells right. It wasn't using my staff to attack. So, the harbor is empty. I can, I guess, build here? Kind of thing. Alright, I notice I walk in, it says peaceful area entered, peaceful area left. So as I transition through the doorway, it's saying it's peaceful, but no, it's not peaceful. Oh, and somebody's saying here you have to buy a plot of land. So in order to even build, you have to go and make some money, which I still haven't found a way to make any money, to buy. Oh, okay. So I'm looking at the chat in the game. If you're not following the game chat, if it's too small for you, somebody's talking about it. This is going to be a pay-to-play game. You're going to have to pay, and it's saying $25 US is the intended price right now. This is not a $25 game. This is not, I would say, barely a $5 game. If it was one time $5 at this current state. One time payout, $5, you get to play it. If it's $25, I'm going to be like, yeah, do not get this. Don't get this. The $25, you could buy a lot of other games that are way more polished. Way, way better than this. For $25, this is a joke. Oh yeah, it's targeting the wolf still, and it just starts walking past. Never mind that I'm attacking it. You know, just keep walking. Walk away. Oh, I got a wolf head. Can I craft that here? Yeah, the wolf headdress. There we go. Craft the wolf headdress. At least I can, you know, decorate myself a little better. There, got my wolf headdress on, which honestly makes me look very comical. Like, I take it off. Actually, that looks comical. I just really noticed how bad the image looks there. It's nothing at all what it looked like when you create the character. I don't know if it's the background or what, but... I didn't tab. So I cannot use the headdress because I can't cast my spells. And I'm honestly surprised the tutorial didn't tell me to make the headdress. I don't know if it's $25 a month or $25 for full game. I would assume $25 for full game because $25 a month would be outright ridiculous. Be like, there's no way anybody's going to pay $25 a month. I mean, even World of Warcraft is not that excessive. I would say more than likely $25 for full game, and then they'll probably have some kind of thing where you can buy like special, like either the expansions, or more likely they're gonna have like you know, custom cosmetics. Oh hey, look, I'm not down though. What the? What? Okay, I think I got some gold. Final damage from the ability poison, and yet my health is back to full. What? Okay, that's bad. Yeah, I mean, there are people who will spend like the whole thing with, I don't know about Diablo Immortal because I've played that a little bit and it just does not have enough grip for me to be like, yeah, let me spend a ton of money on this. And it kind of sucks I had to come all the way out here for a bandit in order to get some gold, you know? That's pretty sad. But yeah, WoW, World of Warcraft, when they came out with those custom cosmetics, that store, and in the first 24 hours they sold, it was like a custom mount. It was like a unicorn, some kind of Pegasus type horse. And it was $25 to buy that custom mount or mount skin. And they made over $1 million in that first 24 hours from just that one item. On top of people paying every month to play the game. But I can go, you know, I've spent a good bit of money with Warframe. While I was playing it, I spent a good bit of money because I would buy some of the kits because, you know what? I wasn't getting charged to play the game. And if I had to pay for Warframe what I would pay for WoW every month, I would have spent easily 5 times as much money on it as what I've actually spent on it for all the hours I played. And I had at least around 1,000 hours before I ever even linked it with my Steam account. And I've got hundreds of hours on Steam since that point. You know, that's the way to do it, because I didn't have to pay for the game, but I enjoyed it so much that I decided to spend some money and show support for the developers, because I was getting new content. I was getting specialty stuff out of it when I paid for that. But paying, you know, $5 a month, $10 a month, you know, for a game that you really enjoy, if you get full access to everything, I'm all for that. Saying, here's $10 a month for this game, and you got to pay extra to get access to these other specialty things. No. If I'm paying $10 a month, I get full access, period. If you're charging me monthly for the game, there's no restrictions on anything. If you want to put restrictions on it, then it is free to play, and you pay for custom, you know, for specialty items. You have to pay for the specialty cosmetics and such. It's a microtransaction focused system, which works because you got tons of mobile games that do exactly that. Kind of why Diablo Immortal has got stuff where you can just go buy, you know, booster packs and stuff like that, or whatever the new Diablo one is for mobile games. And yeah, it's the same thing with like Pokemon Go. It was that Francis, I think, was the character name. I can't remember the channel name, but it was the big guy. And he'd always do these things like, you know, his parody, you know, comedy type videos. But he did one on Pokemon Go where his mom was chewing him out for a like $1,200 Uber bill. Or $1,200 for like Uber and all these Pokemon toys and everything. And basically he was talking about how he like called an Uber to drive him around so he could catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And he's like, well, no, the dude, we bonded. Me and he named the driver by name, said we bonded. He wouldn't charge me for that. He was catching Pokemon with me. You know, and it's just like, well, no, he billed you for the whole night of driving around so you could collect these, you know, virtual creatures. So I can tell you this: if World of Warcraft said, hey, it's $10 a month, that's from, you know, big company, lot of polish, and they would make it work. They'd be constantly fixing bugs, doing improvements. This is a small developer in comparison, and $10 a month, $5 a month, there's no way I think that many people could justify this. It's going to be $25 free, you know, one-time fee, done, and you might have to pay for like expansions, or it's going to be $25 and you pay for specialty cosmetics and stuff like that on top of it. Again, I remember seeing something about like a microtransaction type thing where you could buy like points or coins at one point for this. So I'm expecting them to be more of that style. And you know what? Where we're at? We're at 2.5 hours on this. Yeah, I've had enough of this. I am not. Wow! I cast the spell and it disappeared. Yeah, I'm done with this. This is not. Wow, my spell disappeared again. What? I took all that stuff off that would be causing a problem. Oh, now I stop and the spell comes back. There's a problem there. You quit playing WoW when they nerfed your characters to the point it was not playable anymore? I didn't actually play on official servers in the end. I was playing on private servers. And there was one I was playing on. It was free to play. You know, there was just somebody who really wanted to customize it. And it was a lot of, like, I mean, just amazing auction setup there. The auction house was just perfect. I mean, put everything on official servers to shame on how well the auction was handled there. I could go in and, you know, I'd go in there, go out, get a lot of stuff, and go be able to sell it and actually made good money on the auction house, be able to do things with it, and, you know, buy stuff I needed. It actually worked on that server. And then the server crashed, lost everything, and I just said, that's it. And I want to say the Mist of Pandaria, is that when they introduced the pandas? I know it's Pandaria, but was it that one or the one before? Because it's whichever one they introduced the panda character. Because that was also when they introduced, was it the Blood Elves, I think? That was the last expansion I played. Because I remember I was like, oh, Blood Elf. And then, you know, after I got going really well, the server wiped and didn't play it again. Yeah, I think I'm done with this. I am. I'm sorry. I don't think this is going to turn out very well right now. I think they're going to be finding themselves struggling to actually go up against some of these other games. I really do. I think they're going to have some struggles with the game like it is. Blood Elves was the second expansion. All right. Well, it was. What was it they added with the pandas then? Because there's one on each side. Because they would add one on each side of, you know, each faction would have, here's this, you know, this class is being added for the Horde, and this class is being added for, what was the other site called? I see they've got a new one called Dragonflight expansion being announced now for World of Warcraft. There are 8 expansions right now with Dragonflight. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 total. So it was Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Mist of Pandaria, which was the 4th one, and then Warlords of Draenor. I never played that. So Mist of Pandaria was the last one I did. And they added the Pandaren race and the Monk class. Now, I think what I was getting mixed up on was it was the pandas, but I decided I was still wanting to be Horde, so I did the Blood Elves at that time. I think the time before that, when I was playing through Wrath of Lich King and Cataclysm, I was playing, that was with my Druid. And I want to say it was the Tauren Druid I had. Or it may have been I did an undead mage one time too, but man, yeah, let's see, Mist of Pandaria was 2012. Wow. World of Warcraft originally released in 2004. So we're not that far away from it being 20 years old for that game. Timmy? What's up? There's Timmy. You want to see this? It's like, I was just looking up. Oh. Yeah, alright, so, oh yeah, Death Knight. That's what it was. That was the one I was trying to think of, because I remember when they released the Death Knight. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that was a good one. I liked Death Knight in there. So yeah, that's So again, that was Fractured Online, and it is on Steam. You can wishlist it on Steam right now. I'm actually trying to pull it up on Steam. Just says 2022 for release date. You know, looking at the video they have, looking at what they sent me, they definitely highlighted things very carefully on how they wanted to make it look. Because this is not... That experience was not like that. Now, what's funny is that some of the games like that are, you know, it's a good mixture of free-to-play and then one-time payments. This does not say when it's going to be released on Steam. And it does say single player, because I guess technically you can play by yourself and not have to, you know, do anything. But I'm not... I'm thinking when this hits Steam, it's going to get a pretty bad mixture of reviews. It's not going to be just horrible, but it's going to be like, it's not going to be a overwhelmingly positive or very positive. I'm thinking this is going to be probably in the 50 to 60 percentile positive range, if I had to guess. It may get lower, but I don't think so. You're not going to play it? Thank you, Jenny. Hope you have a good rest of the weekend. We're going to talk for a few minutes, because usually we go at least around 3 hours, though we have gotten bad about going over a good bit. But yeah, I'm sorry, I cannot play that game any further at this point. In fact, it is getting removed right now. Let me see what, because yep, there it is. It's 10 gigs installed for me. Which it did take a while for it to download it. It's not as fast as going through Steam on Glyph. And I had Glyph before. At one point, I like signed up for it for, I want to say it was Trove. It was like one of the flagship games through that, and then I just never played it. Signed up to play it, and then I never got around to playing it. And I'm not, I did not enjoy that experience right there. That was not a good experience. Destiny, yeah, that's one I just don't have any interest in either. That's one that has never caught my attention. Icarus had a new update. Did they fix the horrible design of you have to, you know, you only go on to a map for so many hours? Because if they did not fix that horrible design choice in the game itself, I'm not playing it. There is no reason for me to play Icarus if the whole point is you build a base, but at the end of this mission, you abandon everything and you don't come back to it. There's just no point in playing that game. That's, to me, that is an absolute waste of time. Ark has a new dinosaur making its way into Ark, or being added to Ark. Carcharodontosaurus will become more frenzied as it gets its fill of blood. That's interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be in Ark later this year. Carcharodontosaurus, big meat eater. They did fix that. I didn't see anything about that part being changed, that now you can actually revisit your maps. Let's see, ranged weapons, quality of life improvements. Well, quality of life improvements, that means you don't abandon your base. When did they fix that? Because I'm seeing here like new high-rise construction, which I was already trying to do anyway, in the peaceful area. Bug fix. Icarus is now no longer attempting to launch in VR mode. That's definitely a bug. I'm not sure. I actually haven't felt like playing Ark lately. Like, I thought about it the other day, like, you know, I need to play Ark again. And then I just kind of like, I never got around to it because I just haven't felt a reason for it. Like a desire to play it. Unfortunately, it's not one that's making me want to get back into it right now. I'm kind of just more thinking I might just wait for Ark 2 to release and then get that and try it. And I'm still kind of trying to briefly look through all this. I'm still not seeing anything for Icarus dropping the whole losing your base and everything. Yeah, that's the thing with like Ark is what they're changing with Ark 2 is there actually is going to be more of a story focus, whereas Ark, there's a story, but you have to figure it out on your own. You gotta like just kind of stumble across stuff. There's no like straightforward like here, do this, do that. And Ark 2, they're changing it so there's more of a story and a direction of how to flow with it. You know, I mean, Icarus, the whole missions thing makes sense to have missions. The whole dropping down and then, you know, leaving again from that one spot doesn't. And I'm still looking for, I mean, if they fixed it where you can actually keep your stuff, then I might give it another try. But I am not, even with if that's fixed, I'm not sure I want to go back to Icarus. I was not very impressed by that game at all. That was definitely, I wasted money on it. Even if they fixed that problem, I paid too much for Icarus. Icarus, $35 for Icarus. It's $30 when it's on sale. You can get No Man's Sky and get a lot better out of it. Honestly, that's one I should go back to because No Man's Sky had a big update that people have been asking for stuff on. That's actually, they added expansions on building in your big capital ship, as well as you can now build on your little frigates that you have, the little fleet that follow you. You can actually go and build on them and actually walk around outside and have nice views of stuff in space with it. So that's one thing I was asking for a while. Like, we need more expansion on what we could do inside our capital ship so it feels more like a base. And they gave us that. Let's see if I can find that update note for that part. Because that was one I saw. It's like, wow, okay, that's a big difference. That's a big change. That's one that makes me kind of want to go back. And they also got another expedition. I'm not, I don't care about the expeditions myself. Yeah, endurance update. So they added the freighters. They overhauled your freighters and fleets to make it feel more like you're actually living on your home. You actually get NPCs too now. You get a new bridge that gives access to warping, teleportation. You can build a big freighter base, bigger than ever before, and you can actually have, I guess, apparently more of a feel of a crew than just people that you just place down with a little, you know, their little workbench. And then they've changed asteroids, which are more varied and appear in vast fields with thousands on screen at once. So hopefully, you know, optimized for that. They've got interstellar style black holes. So, you know, that one was like the little thing, and it's got the, yeah, that. And nebula, you can see all these by having windows and portholes in your ship. So you can actually go and look out from like a room on your ship now. And you can also build on the freighters, so you could just walk around on the freighters and enjoy this. So yeah, that was that gave something interesting there to do that. So we might do some No Man's Sky again soon for that. I played Junk Punk when it first released. They sent me promo copy or a promo key for it, and I played it then, and it was so so buggy and so lacking on some of the features that I just kind of had to like, I just could not get into it and I had to go to something else. Like it just did not have anything in place like it needed to have at the moment. And I know they've done a lot of updating since then, but I haven't bothered trying again. I'm going to give it a lot longer to cook before I try having another taste of it. They added cars to it. As long as they added some kind of vehicle. And the freighter upgrades were great. So you've tried those. I still have to go and try them. I haven't got to that. Right now, what I've been playing mostly is, honestly, I've gotten into just doing Stardew Valley finally. Like, it took a lot of game time for me to get into Stardew Valley. It took a lot for me to kind of get into the groove of it. But now I'm in the groove, and it's always like I'm going to do like 1 day period, and then I just go on to something else. You know, I'll play like 1 day, then I'll go back to working on something. Or I might do 2 days. And then my newest one, if you've been following on Twitter, I got that new Destroy All Humans 2 reprobe, the one they re-released and like updated it. And I've been playing that because it's funny. You know, it's fun, it's funny. You get to blow up buildings, you get to, you know, run around anal probing FBI agents, KGB agents, stuff like that. It's funny. So I've been playing those, just kind of taking a break outside of Planet Crafter from the whole building and survival type games. Planet Crafter is still my building and survival game of choice right now because it's so relaxing. I'm not being attacked by aggressive creatures. I don't have to worry about going and hunting something to, you know, kill it for a trophy. You know, it's just get your oxygen up, get your biomass up for your insects and everything. Build your base, have enough power. You know, it's more fun. So honestly, we might do back to the Planet Crafter next week. If they have an update next week, it'll definitely be that. I might look at playing around with the No Man's Sky a bit this week. And we may just go back to, we may do like a No Man's Sky run next Saturday instead, just to give something a little different, you know, something to play with kind of thing. It'll just be something fun. But, you know, it all comes down to just what it is. I mean, I may feel like doing neither one of those next week. I don't know. May have something else come out. Because, again, I got the notification for Fractured Online. They sent me a thing saying, hey, here you go. Here's the key for you and your subscribers to use. And I went through the sign-up thing and not impressed with it. But there you go. We tried it out. And I'm definitely not going to worry about it for a while. Maybe in a year, it might be worth checking into that again if I don't have to pay to sign up to try it out. But that's definitely not going to be one I'm going to pay a monthly fee for. That's one I really expect to be free to play. And if you like it, buy these cosmetics. If it's a pay $25, you won't see me doing that. Absolutely not. No way. Animal Crossing, I never really gave that one a try. Okay, I tried Stardew Valley because I was like, maybe this could be a good one to have on the Steam Deck, you know, to carry with me. But, you know, I still haven't even used the Steam Deck that much. Today's deal. Hell Pie. I've seen 3D platformer takes a bad taste to the next level. Oh, that sounds like my kind of game other than the platformer part. See, with so much going on now between work this and mainly dealing with my mom, I need stuff I can relax on. That's probably more of why I haven't got back into playing Ark right now, because it's not relaxing. When I play Ark, it feels more like, all right, I gotta go get these supplies. I gotta go do this. Gotta go grab a bunch of this. Oh, I gotta avoid these dinosaurs, or I gotta go track down this dinosaur. There's always like a feel of a goal I gotta go to do and get done. And, you know, Stardew Valley is like, you know what? I'm just gonna play for a day. And I'm just gonna harvest some crops. I'll go, you know, I'll go to the mine, do this. It's not stressful. It's relaxing. Kind of like No Place Like Home was, for the most part, relaxing, other than the having to go and spray little spider crab bots with water. And Lynn's Island was relaxing outside the having to go into the dungeon cave area to, you know, fight enemies. And as far as like the others, I mean, this relaxing, yeah, I gotta go and do a certain mission or whatever, but I'm not feeling like pressure to have to go against a certain like enemy, a boss. If I just feel like it, I can just fly around and zap some humans and destroy all humans, or you know, pull up Planet Crafter and just go and hunt for pink glowing larvae that I can never seem to find enough of. So yeah, again, we might do the back to Planet Crafter next week for the live stream, or we may just do I might dive into No Man's Sky this week and see what I think of the new update with the freighters. If it's enough to get me back into it, we might jump on No Man's Sky next live stream. But you know, that's why I stopped playing No Man's Sky. I just, you know, there's a certain point where the building wears out. You need something beyond that to also keep you going, and it wasn't working for me. So I'll see what it is, but I think we'll go ahead and call it, because we're right at 3 hours. And since I've run over so much the last few weeks when we've done Planet Crafter, and today's game attempt did not turn out very well, I think we'll call it right now. Timmy, come here. He decided to hang out on the floor for a second. I guess he was like, I want to go. Yeah, want to say hi? Can you give me a kiss? Can you go? Ooh, yep, booger. Here, give me a kiss. Go. Do you see you on the screen? Do you see yourself up there on the screen right there? You see it? You're looking at the camera. Go hi. Say hi. No? He's like, why are you holding me up like this? It feels so much like he's just looking right at the camera. So much like he's just like, I know I'm on camera. Don't you do this to me. Well, thank you, Jamie. Bye. We'll see you as well. Have a good weekend. Yeah. You never can tell. Sometimes, you know, it ends up being a very pleasantly surprising game. Like, just, wow, this is amazing. This is great. This is going to be good. And sometimes you get this, like, just big letdown, which was today. So, you know, actually, I just retweeted yesterday, maybe it was yesterday or day before. Let me pull that one up. It's another content creator tweeted it, and I saw it. I was like, yo, that's actually perfect, because it's yeah, Diesel Designs YouTube. In 2 days, I installed 6 games for content on the channel, and this morning I uninstalled all 6. The amount of developers selling broken games is staggering. And I was like, yes, that's exact. There's so many games, so many developers coming out there and just, here's a game, it's halfway done, and that's good enough. There, pay us for it. You know, there's games that somebody gets it out there, and then they get complaints about something, decide they don't want to fix it, and they never fix it. People keep complaining, and then they just, you know, say, well, here, we're done. This is it. Or you get games where they literally just disappear You know, the developer puts it out, puts it on sale over and over, never updates anything. Like there's one I bought that after I bought it, and I knew I should have checked it beforehand because it was like 90% off. And that's usually a red flag. You know, it had not been updated in over 3 years, and every 6 months there was a sale of 90% off. And it was just basically a way to get a little influx of cash, and that was it. That's all they did, was keep putting it up there to get some money, and that's it. Nothing. Nothing else. No updates, no bug fixes, nothing to make the game better. Just give us some more money because we want some more money, you know? So, all right. So, yeah, we'll go back to a known game next week for sure. Unless I suddenly get like another freebie that somebody wants me to check out for them. We'll be back to a known game next weekend. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out. And again, if you still want to try the game out for yourself, link in the description. Use the code for access. And just give it a shot for yourself. If you are still on the fence after watching my run through with it, honestly, I don't think it's worth bothering with it right now. But that's my opinion. Make your own. And go have a good weekend if you're in the U.S. celebrating Labor Day or whatever holiday you might be in your country on Monday. Enjoy the long weekend. And that's it. We'll have we'll do this again next week with something better. And now, Timmy, want to say goodbye? He wagged his tail, so he said goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.